We're forming the perfect CFG raid, dude. It's almost ready. Dude, man, I feel like we're the only adults around here, dude. I don't know if I can invite Beef Whistle in the group without getting us banned. Oh, Totem Twisted, I missed you. I think I got Doc Blaze already. Yeah, I did. Good. The question is, what's gonna happen is, oh my god, I was accidentally ignored by right-click, misclick.
I have a cooldown on my war stomp. No, but
Ice Pops is
Get
coming.
wrecked, Beef Whistle.
my war stomp for another 10 seconds.
Oh, War Stomp on CD, dude. That's bad. The thing is, we're gonna get to 40, and then people are gonna keep whispering me, and I'm not gonna be able to figure out who isn't from our guild. Tsar is got the upper hand, I feel like, on Rads here. Oh, big heal. No, Cow Cheeks apparently wants in the group. I can only heal you guys with Healing Touch. Because you're too low level for HOTS.
Or are you here acting as like the patriarch of all cows?
Yeah, adult cow, dude. You need an adult.
Hunting the mighty Kodo.
This is like Vesuvius IRL, but with cows.
Only by their common hatred for their sworn enemy.
I don't understand.
Centaur, seeking aid against the
Like the guy training all of his like understudies.
Yes. Fight each other, become stronger.
This will take long, because I'd log on and start making water.
I think you can get away with that plan, boss.
Yeah, right? That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. And then
Yeah. I kind of want
log
to try
out.
that myself.
We're going to be behind with the water shit, and it's going to slow us down.
Yeah.
It's 7.
It's worth it to be a little slowed down for this. This is
Where's
gonna be good.
Rokar?
Yeah.
Fucking milk me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Milk me. Chill out now. You can't have any fists raised in anger around here.
Fucking cow cheeks get wrecked, nerds.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we don't have 40 people in this raid.
Oh, is there like a Tauren raid?
Muck,
Yeah.
what's it's in guild mode, Ted.
Yeah, we're all.
Muck, we're gonna get to 40, and I'm not gonna be able to figure out who isn't in the guild and who is just a random cow. Just so you know.
So I just invite everybody?
Yeah, anyone you see not in the group, you can invite them. I don't know that really matters, but
Yeah, everyone has assist all. Cows,
We should.
Oh no, I'm in the wrong group then. Who's this not Gunmu, Mango?
If you're not in a group with like
This
30,
is Broker. Broker is not assist everyone. There's 2 raids.
oh, we have like 32
Yeah,
people in ours.
join my
raid.
Yeah, our raid's better than yours, freaking dorks.
I'm gonna see what Rokar is, if they're still talking or what. What's up?
Jesus Christ, this is a lot of fucking
Most I've ever seen in one spot.
this is like phase 1 all over again, dude. It's like day 1. Look at all these
Yeah.
torrents. Null Moon? Who's wait, which Nullman is real? Is it Nullman with 2 L's or is it Null Moon? Which one are you, Nullman? Confirm.
I'm no
Not
moon.
Gunmu.
No, Gunmu is chastity and he's kind of a jackass.
Not Converse. Yeah.
Any cow.
Who's this Broker guy? Get him out of here. He's undead. Kick Broker out.
Lord
He's
of
out
Cow.
of here.
No, he can stay even though he's from House of Banners.
I want to mark people, but I don't know like who's who actually. So
Look at Gank, dude. He couldn't take the 2 seconds to create a level 1.
me
What-
more.
Who is chastity? Mango is Berkeley. Aggravate is what the fuck was it again? Where is it? It's not afraid.
We should have actually banned a move. That would have made it a lot easier.
Nipple's not
Everyone-
important, but his name is Beef Whistle.
Nipple moo.
You can
okay,
mark
I
me.
put.
Big
I-
idiot.
You're gonna be a tank, so I don't want to mark you. Okay, so where do you want to do this, Rokar? Just like anywhere?
I don't really care. I was doing it up there just so there's not like rando people running into our shit.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't
let's
matter.
do it
Just
right
pick
over
a
here. Right,
spot.
everyone come over to square. So I'm gonna be Blamau. I put X on Mograine, so if you want to be Mograine, Rokar. Triangle is Thane.
Don't
If
we
you
need
just want to,
Mograine? Okay.
yeah, just stand next to me. Like we're gonna be in the middle, like we're where the bosses are. So stand on me,
Okay.
And all the raids
Hank,
can
you should be.
go to the back.
You can be
Here.
Thane because we're killing you.
Margaret's here, and then Zeliak is here.
Probably split
What's
up.
my order?
Accurate to like distancing, not too close, right?
Yeah, everyone get back where like Czar is.
Stand on cow cheeks.
Stand on Diamond. And then if I gave you X triangle or star, you should come to me.
Oh, I didn't get anything.
Why did you get that? Oh,
Yeah,
What's
you
that?
should be skull. You should be skull.
Okay, sure. I was just doing the colors on the dock.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so all the horsemen are gonna be standing here. When we do the engage, we're gonna have all the ranged just stay at the entrance.
Can you start
The-
moving?
The tanks and the melee are gonna like inch up. So I'll be with you guys. So everyone who's going on Thane, you're gonna hug the left wall and you're gonna like sidle all the way along the wall.
Could you stream what you guys are doing right now?
Are you not here?
Or like in Discord.
Why don't you just make it torn?
Yeah, I didn't know we were doing this. I joined at like 6:58.
Yeah, I will for whoever's not in here.
Literally
Make
make
a
it
level 1 Torn.
torn.
Yeah, make a level 1 torn,
Literally
come
make
here.
a torn, and you'll be standing right next to us.
So all the melee and the tanks and are going to be standing over here, right? And there's going to be kind of a diagonal that's a line of sight that we're going to get to. And so the melee are going to try and like, inch forward a little bit so we can get closer to the boss without pulling. We're not going to try and get super far up, but when we're ready to go, there's going to be people on the right side as well. It'll just be the tanks on the right side. So if you're on Zeliek or if you're on Mograine, you'll be doing the same thing, but you'll be on the right side. And when we have the pull timer, we'll all run in. So the tanks that are starting, it's going to be Gank on Thane, it's going to be Nolman on Mograine, it's going to be Aggravate on Blamau, and it's going to be Gunmu on Zeliek. So you're going to run in and you're going to grab your guy and get to your spot.
I'm
all
starting
of
on
the
Mograine, right?
Working on Mograine first.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Morgon's on Mograine. Nolman's relief. So when we pull, just something I want to mention. For Zeliek, we need to keep a 10-yard distance from the raid. So the healers that are healing Gunmu, which are going to be Doc, Czar, and Picard, you guys need to keep more than 10 yards away from the raid. Because otherwise you're going to chain to us and kill us.
And
so
healers stay on the left side of him.
Like as we're running, you mean?
Yeah, because so ranged DPS could have space.
Oh, like once we're in position.
Yeah,
that's fine. So basically, when we pull, all the melee are gonna go straight onto Thane. Gang's gonna try and just build up as much aggro and get him to his corner. So let's just like pretend that we pulled here. So
Can we get everyone in
Well,
the spots
hold-
that they're supposed to be?
Hold on,
Sure.
hold on. People are asking because they don't know. Like, so where do you want the healers? Like, where do you want the backside healers going, etc.?
Healers that are on the tanks should probably follow side along the wall with the melee and the tanks.
Just watch the
So if you were
Zeliek chain.
healing Zeliek or Mograine, you were going right with your tanks that are first assigned there.
Yeah, if you don't know where we're looking, on the guild doc, there's a Cthulhu 4H SAF KT tab. It's right to the right of the Naxx assignments. And if you scroll down past the Cthulhu, I've got a little 4 horseman like set up there. So the healers that are on gun to start is Doc, Czar, Picard. The healers on Wargon on Mograine to start is White Rose, Cyrodor, CFG. So you should all be over there. I trust you are based on the names of the Torns. I don't know. Everyone on Thane is going to be Casket, myself, and Bacon. And then the people on Aggravate on Blamau are going to be Jerry, Dissolve, and Shinta.
I posted an image of what Mock's talking about in raid discussion, if that's easier for people.
Who's Quaherm?
So we're just going to do just what the poll looks like, and we'll actually explain what we're doing. But when we pull, I just want the healers and tanks and DPS like to go where they're supposed to go. We should.
Question: One was mentioned. Are me and GP not pulling each one of these over?
So you can pull Mograine and Thane, but the tank said that they just want to like just go in there and make sure that they're on it because they don't want them running around, just in case like we get heal aggro or something.
So maybe we should just have let's just assume that the 4 horsemen are going to their respective corners, and then we can start telling everyone where they're supposed to be in the rotation.
Yeah. Yes. Let's go ahead and start and say we're getting pulled to our spots.
Let's say we did the pull correctly. Yeah.
Nice.
Healers run to their positions, right?
Yeah.
Straight running, don't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is this Ag? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Egg has the weird name.
Nice. He's thanking me. Yeah, he's owning me.
I just clicked random.
And so healers go to where you're going to be starting, if you can, please. So on me, it should be Jerry, Dissolve, and Shinta over on Square on Blumau.
Which one is you?
I'm Cosmic Jerry, the blue square.
Oh,
This is where Blumau is.
X is Mograine, right?
Yep, X is Mograine. Skull is Thane, and then Star is Zeliek.
All the DPS, melee DPS should be on Skull right now, and then the casters and healers should be closer.
Yeah, all of the DPS are killing. Yeah, all the DPS are killing Thane. Yes.
Yeah, like where does
but they should be like closer to the safe zone, right?
Yeah,
They should be.
Like healers healing Ag should be kind of where Dissolve is. Like you're gonna be max ranging healing. You know, you're not gonna be like standing on the tank.
So with the opener here, mages, like you're popping off, warlocks are popping off. You guys pull threat lip, but you need to be in the melee stack so you can just die and he doesn't go running around the room and we lose time on target. So you just gotta be in, you gotta stay close in.
Okay.
Can you please mark a quote unquote caster DPS so they all know whereabouts they should stand? Because I mean,
On the
in with the melee.
They're
It's
just
a
supposed to be
meteor.
on the melee. They just go in with the melee. Period.
They shouldn't be away. They should be on
the
melee.
To the safe spot.
No, Wargun's wrong. Don't listen to that. They should be near the they should be near the boss. So typically you can have them in the back if you're doing like the dad strat or you have enough melee meteor soakers in melee, but we're just gonna send them in. Because they don't need to do the dance. Like the whole point of the strat is that Thane just dies, so you're not like managing his mark anyway.
And having the casters out is just risky because if they pull with an ignite and Thane's running across the room, we're sticking that on everyone.
Or melee can die to meteor. But let's move on.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that everyone understands where they're going at the start of the fight.
So that's the idea. You're just gonna shit on Thane, and he's gonna die before we.
Yeah, yeah. We have to kill Thane in the first minute, essentially. There's a little bit of leeway, but we need to just burn him down.
All CDs, everything right off the bat.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that
without pulling threat.
But
yes.
we're gonna DPS him down. You're gonna save some of your cooldowns for the shield wall pop. Nolan can correct me if I'm wrong, but every horseman is gonna use shield wall at 50% health. It lasts for 20 seconds, and it's a 30-second cooldown before they can use it again. They automatically use it at 20%, but if we can burst him from 50 to 20 in those 30 seconds, he will not use it when he's below 20%. So the idea is that he shield walls, then we pop our 3 minutes, our big cooldowns, we pump him down, and then we hopefully bypass that so we don't have to go through one shield wall.
And you want to time it similar to like so if you have a 30-second cooldown, 50% you use it. If you have a 20-second cooldown, you use it 10 seconds after 50%. Because you want 100%.
It's all about that window. It's all about when his shield wall's off, when it's down, and it's on cooldown for those 10 seconds. That's the most important time to DPS him.
I'm sorry, can you say that again one more time, Nolan?
So you want, if you have, say, a 30-second cooldown, as soon as he shield walls, you use it. If you have a 20-second cooldown, wait 10 seconds, and then use it. You want every single DPS cooldown you have, you want it going off in those 10 seconds after his shield wall wears off. He's going to be going down pretty quick while his shield wall's still up, but we need everything pumping
Move on.
into him.
If people don't understand that at this point, we're not. I don't want to spend more time on that. We're going to be here all night. Let's move on.
Yeah, the whole idea is we're just trying to pump through that 50%. So we're going to call heavy DPS on the 50% when they pop the shield wall. So again, healers are max range in the tanks. You're getting to your spot and you're just max ranging, so you don't have to spend a lot of time getting out of the safe zone. So if everyone at least just understands kind of the initial opening, what you're doing, we're DPSing thing. I want to go through the rotations really quick here. If there's any questions, like say something on the initial
positions for healers in the back at some point before we go for real.
Yeah, we have the healers back here. Yeah, so like where Dissolve is right here, the moon. This is where healers on Blumau should be standing. Like if Square's Ag right now, like all the healers should be like back here. Like you're towards the starting platform where all the horsemen start. Like you're max ranging.
You just want to be spread so you all don't eat a void zone at the same time.
Yeah, so Blumau drops void zones. You need to make sure you're moving them. So again, if you're tanking them, you want to kind of use the space you have and drop them, kind of move a little bit, drop them, and keep spreading them out. Same thing on Zeliek. You guys want to max range it. Keep max range. eventually when people are DPSing on Zeliek, he does have a like chain damage like Cthulhu, so we need to like be spread. Melee are not DPSing Zeliek this fight at all. We're only gonna have a couple range in there at a time.
Is everybody paying attention? Because we're spread out, and it looks really fucking dumb.
I don't think we're not really doing the movement and stuff. It doesn't matter that we're spread out at the moment.
So what I want to do now is just go over what the rotations look like by role. So first DPS, right? You're running in, you're DPSing on Thane right away. You're just DPSing Thane. The way the marks work, first mark goes out at 20 seconds, and then after that is every 12 seconds that a mark goes out. So for Thane, we're bursting him down. We're gonna have fire and shadow protection pre-popped. We may call for a shadow protection pot if we feel like we're not going to kill him in time. Which I think we would be calling for that at before the 4th mark, Norman?
Yeah, before the 4th.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get him by then, but we might be calling for you to pop a shadow protection, so keep a potion open. After you kill Thane, everyone should run to the safe spot. So where I'm standing, like right in front of where the horseman started, this is the safe spot here. Basically, you just want to make sure that you get topped off before you go into DPS Mograine. Okay, so we killed Thane. We run. Make sure as soon as you're topped off, let's get in there. We're deep. 3 marks is the mark for DPS to get out. So you can DPS Mograine, bump by him, we're owning him, we're cool. Oh, sick. Oh, mark 3 goes out on us. Okay, we're getting out. We're going back to the safe zone. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to keep doing that, and we're going to wait till marks drop and then go back in. We're not going to deal with killing anyone else. Okay, our marks fell off after 75 seconds. We're going back in. Boom, boom, boom. 3 marks, we're out. So that's all the DPS is doing. After that, once they're both dead, we'll move into melee. Can do the same thing on Blamau. You can go in and DPS 3 marks, you get out. Rinse, repeat. We're gonna have some range that are gonna be doing that on Zeliek, keeping their distance.
Which one's Blamau?
Square.
Back left.
Back left. Yeah. So, is there any questions just on the DPS? We're killing Thane, and then it's Mograine next priority. Every 3 marks, you're going out.
It's is it individually passed out or as a group within a certain radius of the boss?
When you're too close. So it's not about following anybody else. It's about watching and paying attention to your own marks. So when you get 3, you need to go to the next spot you're supposed to be. And the point is like that spot varies for literally every person in the raid.
Yeah. If you're a DPS and someone went in right before you and they got a mark at a bad time, like they might be on a completely different cycle than you. So just watch your own marks, and if you get 3, like go back to the safe zone and wait. And then as soon as it goes off, you can go back in.
With
It's a long attrition fight. This is a long attrition fight, so it's about surviving and paying attention to your own marks and not being greedy. If you're like, fuck it, I can for 1 more, like you're an idiot. You're gonna die, and I'm just gonna sit you. So don't do that.
So at 3 Mograine stacks as a ranged DPS, I'm coming back and dropping those, or I'm rotating to the next boss.
You're coming back to the safe spot, and you're holding your dick till they fall off, and then you're gonna go DPS them again until you get 3, and you're just gonna go back and forth.
No juggling at
And
all.
then once that's dead, we're doing the same thing with Zeliek as
Blamau.
ranged.
Yeah, it's gonna be Blamau, but we're
no,
gonna have specific range that will do it on Zeliek.
You're not touching Zeliek unless I.
Yeah, Broker, do you want to let the people know that are going to be?
I'm gonna call it on the.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it on the
That's
fly.
fine.
Killing him.
Okay.
So nobody's touching Zeliek unless I tell you to, please. But for Blamau, you can go in and attack, and if you have 3, you go back to the safe spot. Nobody should be near Zeliek, period, because you're going to chain and get people killed. And if you are DPSing Blamau, whether you're ranged or melee, you need to have like a loose spread, because if you guys all stack up, then you're going to get a void, and you're just going to get blown up, and it's bad.
Will safe spot ever move?
No, safe spot will not move unless the horses get out of like
Corners?
position. But if they do, we might just wipe anyway. So assume the safe spot is always the safe spot. What's that free?
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go.
No, go ahead, bud.
I was just wondering if when we were fighting the back 2 corners, if the back side of the thing would be the safe spot then.
No, it's always the same.
It's always the front.
And
Okay.
when the first 2 horsemen die, or any of the horsemen die, they continue to cast marks in the spot that they died. So just keep that in mind.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just for DPS, just after we kill Thane, make sure you get out really quick. If you hang around Thane after he dies too long, you're gonna get the 4th mark, and that's gonna suck.
Yeah, they keep casting marks even after they're dead. Their ghost stays there, so
The
it'll
whole
never
point
be
is
a
that
safe spot.
they have a range on their marks, so they stack them up on people, which is why you drag them to the 4 corners, which is why the safe spot is in the middle, because it outranges all of them, which is why the pull is so important, because if some decays in the middle or something like that, or a tank dies and the other guy runs across the room, it's a wipe, because we're all getting the wrong marks. It's all about controlling marks on people, and every personal accountability on managing your own marks.
Any questions on like DPS? Ask them now. But we're gonna move on to the next rule.
It sounds overwhelming, but it's actually super simple.
Just
when you see it.
Just to let everybody know, the lightning boss, Vrokar's calling melee in too, because you'll chain and kill people.
Oh, we're not
No,
putting any melee.
I'm not.
We're not putting any
None
in?
of your attacking ever. You're never touching Blammo.
So
No,
melee
you're
are
not.
basically killing the first 2
No,
on the
you
front,
mean-
and then that's it.
And then Blamau.
Nope, that's
Yeah,
not.
we killed
nope,
the 3.
You guys are not listening. You're killing 3 of them. Yep.
You said
So again,
Beliac is the one they never touch, I think. You said they never touch Blammo, they never touch Beliac.
You're never touching the back right. You're never touching the back right.
Yeah.
And Blammo, again, you can never go above 3 marks. And when you're killing Blammo, you need to be mindful of void zones. So spread out.
For range DPS, after we tuck in with the melee to kill Thane, do we just max range Mograine and then Blammo?
Yeah, you don't have to stack or anything like that. You can kind of stand wherever
But
you
we
want.
want like a loose spread on Blammo.
Loose spread on Blammo.
Correct.
But
You want to be spread for sure.
Mograine doesn't
Nope.
matter at all.
No, Mograine doesn't matter. So after Thane is dead, you all need to go back to the middle and just basically med up, because you don't, and make sure you're full and healthy and all that jazz so that you're ready for Mograine. It's not worth butt rushing in a Mograine if you're at 50% health, because we want you to be able to go in and get the most uptime out of your DPS. Like if you go in and you have to leave early, it just fucks it. Just go recover in the safe spot and then go back to blowing up Mograine. And then you're going to reset after you get 3 stacks on Mograine, you're going to go back to the safe spot. Some dad guilds will tell you that you're supposed to go burn Blammo at that point, and you could, but I'd rather you just stay in a safe spot, wait for your marks to drop so that you waste no downtime and you go kill Mograine as quickly as you can. Because the sooner those front guys are dead, we're in much better position, because it also frees up 3 of the tanks. Because right now we have 4 tanks in the back, and if one of them dies or gets a bad taunt resist or something, we're basically wiping. So the sooner we the front 2 and free up the 3 main tanks of our guild, the less variance there is in the fight.
So any other? Go ahead.
With threat in the front, so on threat on Thane, not really an issue. We're just gonna be pumping as hard as we can. If you pull threat, you can lip. It's not the end of the world. If you pull off gank, he can pin him on himself. He can taunt. On the other bosses, do not pull threat. If you pull threat, you're going to wipe the raid. He's going to run
Okay,
out
we've
of
already
position.
spent 25 minutes on
Okay,
this. Can
yeah.
we have the healers? Can you quickly practice that? And then I've already shown the back end tanks. They already know what they're doing. Let's show the healers really quick, and then I want to fucking go do the boss.
Yeah.
Because
So
half the raid is already not listening. So
okay, healers get to your spot. I'm the safe zone. I want everyone who's not a healer to just go to the beginning. Healers, I want you to get to your initial starting spots.
healer just comes stack on
Yeah,
X.
move the orgy somewhere else. Yeah.
Our starting spot, running in, or
No, just go to the spot like we already ran in.
Let's say we got in our camps, and there's the 4 camps, and the fight is progressing, and you're healing people.
You want to mark me as a horseman? I'm a big idiot. Or you can do it, Verka.
Yeah. Broker's Mograine. There's a lot of people in the middle that I want to leave.
If you're not a healer,
You've got I assume that's Casket with Star.
Yeah.
He can't be noting Zeliak.
Yeah, Wargon, will
Just
you
gonna
go
do
be?
this. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. Okay. So I would be in that stack. Who's healing on Moon? We need Jerry and Shinta on Moon. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. And then we've got those 3.
Who's Elder Moon? Because you'd
Rose.
be standing here with X.
Just put it on Null Moon. I'll be X.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. So basically, you're going to run to these spots right as we pull. You're going to run to these spots. Just remember, Zeliek, do not be in range of the raid. If you get chained and it goes to the raid, like we're dead right on the pole. So
I can't see the four spots. Where are they? Can you mark them?
He's not in the raid.
I'm in the raid.
which four
Like
spots?
I am in moon right now. Where is Casket? You
Casket would
Bacon.
be where I would be with Bacon. Like where
Let's do this. If you're not a
Okay,
healer,
so that's the other corner. Where is
if you're
because
not a,
it should be four
hold
corners,
on,
right?
hold on. If you're not a healer, just go stand on X, please. Everybody, every single one of you, not a healer, just go stand on X right now. So there should be 12 people in the middle.
Moon is one corner. Jerry is the other corner. Where are the other two corners?
Yeah, let me just put a mark on circle's the corner.
We need
and
Skull to go
then
back where he was.
Triangle's the corner.
Oh, sorry.
Those are the corners.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is the spot you would go. You're healing the tanks, right? Okay, so if you're looking at the sheet or the picture that Vrokar linked, everyone has H1, H2, or H3. I'm going to call it by colors, either blue, yellow, or green. So the first group is group blue. So it's Jerry, Doc, Blaze, Casket, and White Rose. So you're all blue. The healers are moving every single mark. There's no exception. A mark goes out. If it's your turn to move, you move. So Mark 1 goes out, all of the blue group moves. Okay, so let's say Mark 1 goes out. So it's Jerry, Doc, Casca, White Rose. You all rotate counterclockwise.
Should still be 3 healers on each stack.
Yeah, one will have 2 because I'm in the middle. I guess I could stand with them.
You should just move with
Yeah,
your
I'll
team.
stand
You're
with
going
them.
to be confused.
Okay. And then Mark 2 goes out. Then that would mean that the yellow group moves next, right? So the yellow group is Dissolve, Czar, myself, and Cyrador. So I say, okay, yellow group on Mark 2, we all move. We all rotate one spot. You're healing the new tank. Then the green group is the third group, which is Shinta, Picard, Bacon, and CFG. So Mark 3 goes out. Then green group rotates. And then we just go back to the top. So Mark 4, it's back to blue group. All the blue group rotate. Okay. Mark 5 goes out. Yellow group rotate. Mark 6 goes out. Green group rotate. So it's literally just that. So just memorize your color and move on the marks when I call them.
Are the marks on time or random?
So the first mark
we said that
first mark is 20 seconds. After that, it's every 12 seconds. DBM should tell you, and we'll call
so
them
it's
out.
very
yeah.
quick.
So
Okay.
after a horseman dies, that horseman will now just become safe spot. So after Thane is dead, if you are supposed to be healing the tank on Thane, you're just going to the safe spot and you're just waiting there. You're doing nothing. You're just regenning mana. You're just chilling.
It's critical that you don't try to be a hero and go, oh, my DK is dead in this corner. There's nothing to heal. I'm going to go catch up and help somebody else. No, don't do that. There's a reason that it's staggered like this, is to evenly distribute the healing. So if you do that, you fuck everything.
Why don't we just keep going with the rotation then? No safe
Because
spot.
people,
That's
yeah,
why you
people
do.
will have the
Do-
marks, and you'll get to a point where everyone has a mark and nobody can go in anymore, and you break the rotation.
You healers don't give a fuck about what's happening. All you're doing is you're moving to the next spot when Mock tells you to move, and then you're healing. And if there's nobody in your range because the knight's dead, cool, regen some mana and then wait till Mock tells you to move.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what whoever is dancing there is like. We just keep doing the for rotation forever.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're
You
going to
don't-
safe spot. You're not because you can still get hit by marks. So just make sure you're going to safe spot, not the actual corner.
Not
Let's
going
just
into
make
the
this
next.
100% clear. They still continue to give out marks after they are dead.
Yes.
Okay,
So that means
I
that
understand.
you have to go to the
Okay.
safe spot because if you go to the corner, you will get marks for no reason.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
My point,
So
my
we
point
don't.
is don't
Okay.
jump the gun and
Yeah.
So my point is, okay, I'm standing near Thane, but I'm not going to because I can go to the safe spot because he's dead. Don't try to be a hero and go to the Mograine group because you want to heal people over there. It's not your turn to be there yet.
Yeah. And one thing I just want to say, like when we get to a point where Thane and Mograine are both dead, we're replacing both of them with a safe spot. So in theory, you could be healing on Blamo, and then it's your turn to move, so you go to safe spot. and then it's your turn to move again. But instead of going to Mograine, you're going to safe spot again because Mograine's dead. So it would be like Blamau, safe, and then Zeliek. So
Okay, can we go? Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. Like you still don't break the rotation.
Okay, so if once one decay dies, there is one safe spot. 2 decays dies, you have to wait 2 marks, right?
Yep.
To move to the third one.
Yep.
Third one dies, you have. I mean, on the third one, you still have
Let's
to
go
keep
do
doing
the
same
fight.
thing, right?
This is,
Yeah.
We're not.
We
going
never
much
did the
further
tank
with it. You guys
rotation.
need to.
We never did the tank
You guys need to
rotation.
do the fight. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Calm down, everybody's learning.
Hey, better
I think we should
information.
do the same
No,
thing
I'm
right
a-
now that we just did with healers, but with tanks.
With tanks, we need to do that
Did
with
it with
tanks.
them before 7 o'clock.
I didn't. We were none of the main.
You three
tanks
can
did, dude.
practice the.
Main tanks, just do it really quick. Well, we said we'd spend 30 minutes on this. It's 30 minutes, so let's just do it really quick. It's better than wiping.
Yeah, why don't we just take our times and make sure we feel comfortable before we go in there and fucking wipe and get mad at each other?
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Spend as much time as we need.
Isn't the safe spot like the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, it's
After
not
the
exactly where the
bosses
horses are pulled. Yeah, it's right at the front of the stairs.
Right in front of where the horsemen are when you're looking at them. When we have
If you
smoke.
look, if you open up the Google Doc under Cthulhu 4 Horsemen Sapphire KT, you'll see the diagram.
Sapphire.
Yeah, that's right, Sapphire.
So tanks, like, do you three just want to discuss it in the front, or do you want to go through the
I
whole
would
thing?
just like to do a dry thing with the tanks rotating for one complete rotation
Okay, like from the start, like run out there.
from the start. Because I just haven't done my run at all yet, and I want to make sure I don't mess up and kill everybody.
Sure.
Yeah, and I also want to
So-
see the back tanks doing their thing as well. Not just the front tanks.
Sure. If you have a mark, it's tough to keep the bosses in the
Yeah,
spot.
I just
without
want to
having
make
do it.
some.
You can put a mark on Cuban links, and I can act as a.
Cuban links.
Go take a mark from a tank. I just took Naxx. Now I'm
All right. So should we just start it like
Go to
I've
the
got it
top.
in my place. Ganks is dead, or Gank is
Yeah,
taking
before-
his, right?
We do the pull.
Yeah, I think we do it.
Do you want me relieving, or do you want me pumping DPS? Am I just in safe zone with everyone else?
I think
Yes.
if you're really
Sure.
aware of the timing, like I think that you're one of the best people to add to DPS if you are comfortable.
Yeah, I think you DPS at least until first mark, and then you go safe spot probably.
Okay. Okay, so all the switch tanks, can you go to the corner, Cuban? The Thane corner where Diamond is?
Oh, you want Thane?
And then we got 3 marks, so third mark just went out. So I'm running in to relieve Wargon.
You've got it. So I'm running back to the safe
it.
spot.
Tell me when Thane's dead.
Thane is dead.
Thane's dead, so Gank comes over here. And then 3 marks goes out, so Gank goes to relieve Nolman.
Not
Gank
resist.
taunts.
I pop my shield wall.
Probably last stand first, right?
Yeah. My last stand.
Alright. So Nolan last standed, Gank taunts again, and he gets it. Nolman comes out. Alright. Now 3 marks have come up again. Big idiot runs in. Taunts. Gank runs out. And that's the rotation. That's all we're doing until it's just the back 2.
Yep. You guys haven't.
So you guys in the back, it's just the same thing.
You guys, do anyone in the back, any of the 4 tanks in the back have any questions? Like, say something now. I know Vrokar already talked to you guys.
Vrokar went over it with
so
you
we
guys.
don't want to like mess you guys up. But just remember, we're wearing full like stam avoidance gear. You guys have your reels on. You guys are using a reel whenever you're taunting. And as long as you get another standard rotation, you're just gonna keep doing the rotation. Any questions from you guys?
So, with the 3 stacks, are we able to see the 3 stacks, or is it universal with the tanks?
It'll be a debuff, and it's gonna be specific to you. Because each horseman
Okay,
has
so
their own mark.
I'll have to look at the tank that I'm replacing, right?
Yeah, there'll be a universal call out because they all go out at the same time. So
Okay, that's
yeah,
what
so it'll be like, if you're the first relief tank, you'll go after Mark 3, or like as like Mark 3 goes out and you're going in to take it.
Yeah,
so
you still
can
have
count
to
it by 3s if you prefer.
You still have to switch on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and on.
Yeah.
Because even if something
Yeah,
happens and a taunt resists and you're down a mark, you can't mess up the overall rotation.
Correct.
Yeah, I was just wondering because like the stacks fall off, so everyone could have different like stack levels.
Yeah, so you could, in theory, have it where one tank has 4 and like one has 2 if there's like a taunt resist or something. So yeah, I would stick to the overall, the global 3 mark timer.
If you guys are gonna hit Mark 4, you need to pop something.
Last
Pop
stand.
a shadow. Pop a shadow pod or
Shadow pod,
none
they
of
don't
them
have
have
last
last
stand.
stand. Shadow pot, and then if it happens again, shield wall.
Have life-giving gem in your set too if you got it.
If you can
If you
clear
can
the
fit
hit.
What worries me about Life Giving Gem is does that share cooldown with Real? Like, do they both go on cooldown?
With what?
Oh, try it as soon as we zone in,
Well,
I
you
guess.
shouldn't need to reel 30 seconds after you pop a life-giving gem because you're about to get relieved, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're good to log over, yeah? We still have some trash to clear before we even get there, so if there's other questions, like you can ask in the raid, but I think we should log over and get going.
Alright,
Spend a
let's
little
do it.
bit longer than we want to.
I'm gonna ask this question while everybody's logging over. Are the healers always gonna be on the same marks? Because I know how you said, let's say a melee DPS goes in before me, they're gonna be possibly a rotation ahead of me. Will that be the same
Mhm.
occurrence for the healers, or will they always be on the same rotation for marks?
Healers will always move when I call the color to move. They'll always be on the same no matter what.
Okay.
Log in.
Yep, everybody log in. I don't know if we have waters made.
Yeah, I have 1,000.
Where are you?
Food, you here? Food.
Thank you for like sticking through that, guys. I think it's gonna like help us a lot, so appreciate it. Let's get waters out. Let's get to the military side. We can hand them out by running or while running too, because we got a ways to run. But we should get buffs at the entrance, or at least run as a group so we can do it as we're moving.
Food.
Top.
Food farmer.
Oh, I need to
some.
log in my summoner. Right. Sorry. I was logging in my.
Should we
my
pre-pop
rocket.
any resistance spots right now?
Yeah, we should pre-prop fire and shadow. I don't know if any of the trash is gonna do shadow. I don't. Well,
Mock,
might
let
want
me
to hold off
interrupt
on the
you for a second.
shadow. Yeah, go
I
for it.
need 2 clickers.
I'm coming.
We need to get Shimon. We need to get Shinta in the raid. Excuse me.
The rest of the raid can move up though, right? We can
Yes. We'll
start
catch
running
up.
up.
We'll catch up.
Did you get 2 or do you need me?
Bacon's coming.
Okay, I'll stay in.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
I'm logging in.
Yeah, we logged in.
Yeah, everyone should log in and start running through military quarter. We'll already check before we pull, but we got to run all the way to Gothic, so.
And for this trash, definitely choose to live. Whatever we're doing, we want to try to keep our buffs.
Yep.
Play it safe.
Yeah, I have a couple fire pots I can share with people. The fire is less important than the shadow, but it's helpful if we can pre-pop it. Because we're going to be splitting the meteor damage with a lot of people, but everything helps.
Our 40th, and who are we missing?
There's some.
Who's being summoned right now?
Who do I message for main raid?
Any of us.
Broke or anyone?
Towards the front and pack him back.
We fix a Gruso or running.
Yeah.
Ooh, sick particle effects, Oregon.
Food, come inside and click.
Oh, it's already going out. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a Naxx weapon.
Ooh.
Are we gonna flask all 8 tanks? Or 7?
Mm-hmm.
I have a spare. I can give mine to someone.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of
for the night.
Flask on me.
I have my own on me.
Thank you.
I have my own on me.
He's out.
Yeah. Do you want Nolman and I Nolman, would you be down? Like I'll give
I'm
mine
down.
to
I'm down to pop my
Chastity.
hoses first for horse.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of progression tonight, so flasks are a good idea for everyone.
Here, who's tanking the back? Gun and Chastity. Who else? Either you guys need a flask? I have one. I can give you.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I gave mine to Gun.
The Chastity that said he needed one.
Yeah. Who's the fourth in the back?
I'm bringing
Chastity, come
Shinta.
up and trade with
It's
me.
Berkeley.
Does anyone have one for Berkeley?
I have 2 flasks.
My man.
But I mean, if you just hand them out.
I already handed mine out.
All the warlocks pick somebody that's not here in summon.
Food had to summon. He's at the door. He can probably use him.
I'm here now. Thank you.
Shinta, Bacon, Jaded Egg.
Almost there.
Yeah, I got it. I'm at.
I got Jade.
Who else is not here? Oh, InstaQ's not here. Is he on?
We got trashed before the.
He
Yes.
told me that he would set just before.
He doesn't have to sit 2 nights in a row though.
Yeah. I told him we'll get him
Does he know-
tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. As long as he knows he doesn't have to.
Yeah. He volunteered. Is why. He just volunteered to me, and so I just figured I wouldn't bother since it wasn't a problem.
I just don't want him to get discouraged. And he's gonna have to sit all the time because he's not.
No, he knows. We're good.
Let's get Bacon summoned as well, I think. And then
I'm
already
coming
check.
through the gate right now.
Okay, let's see who needs buffs and everything, and we can start pulling.
Oh,
Open trade, Jada. I got a
that's a
bunch.
pat.
1 section.
Thank you.
Yep. Where you at, Jaded? Okay.
Alright.
Just 1 stack?
Everyone's here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good for now.
Let's pull this pack back into this room here.
I'm gonna get the Spirit.
For Drac, probably less confusing if you guys just do same curses.
Sounds good. Ah, there goes the Greater Shadow Pot.
Yeah, don't pop those.
You mitigated the fuck out of some damage though.
Ooh.
Okay, backs.
I'm gonna stun skill. Rogue, stun your targets from pre-fair line.
Okay, we should move up because these Shadow Volley goes through the wall.
Do we need to kill those ghouls first or no?
I think we're
No,
just
they go
skipping them.
back. Just run up behind the wall.
I'll get this one closest. Let's go.
I got the furthest.
Here we go.
One thing I want to say, some of the shamans are asking about totems. We're gonna leave totems at the beginning, leave them for all the DPS, but we're not worrying about totems for any of the DPS throughout the fight. If you can drop them at some point, fine, but that's not your priority.
Okay.
Alright, there's gonna be gargoyles next.
Yeah, go and grab them, pull them back here.
Remember what we're doing with those? I'm not gonna double pull.
Yep, we're killing these and then we're waiting and healing up.
Back.
Kill school fast.
There's more gargoyles coming right now.
They're not gonna come all the way
I'm
up.
gonna go back.
Don't move, please, after they're dead.
If everyone stays stacked for the heals.
Don't wipe us.
I'll get them when they come up.
Okay.
The other Death Knight thing is starting to pat our way again.
We should be able to kill these.
It's gonna be close. We're gonna be healing still. Everybody.
We
eat
can always
after
run
me.
back into Gothic's room if we have to.
Yes, kill him quick.
Get 5 stacks.
Yeah, maybe.
You probably want to step back.
Do we get the knight?
We're gonna have to pull the totems too. So everyone back, everyone move out totems.
Yep, pick up totems.
Is a Death Knight Vindicator? Did we kill that
There's a
on
lot of
Vesuvius
totems there.
trash before?
Yeah, we did. It should be the same mechanics.
Okay.
I think we want to kill the knights first and keep him
Mages.
separate.
I got X.
I'm a stun
Does
X.
he need to be line of sighted, or just out of the
No,
range?
just ranged. Just ranged.
Okay.
Who's taking the?
I'm gonna
knight?
Ready?
keep him by the door.
Okay. Yeah, healer's on Wargon. Make sure you stay with him.
Maybe he kills X first since it's here.
That's fine. Kill X.
I got frost noted. Thank you.
You're immune to stun.
Okay.
Okay, we can move down.
There's a rune up here on the right. We can just walk into these and line them at the wall, probably.
Watch the ghouls.
You watch the ghouls.
Should be good, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Come ghouls.
Yeah, they're gonna come back.
Rogue, stun the targets that you hit pre-fairly now.
Please stop messing with square. Keep it up.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
How much more trash do we have?
We're almost there. We just gotta, like, in the next room up there.
Who the fuck's tanking triangle? Nice one.
Should be ag.
Yeah, it was me. Sorry.
It should be safe to pull that spirit, right?
Yeah, grab the shade. Okay, let's move up.
No patrols here, right?
Nope, we should be good. Let's just run up like we did. So we
How far
should
did circle go?
They might walk all the way over here.
I think they
sure.
do.
We'll see. They could be. Like they meet in the middle.
I feel like I saw a stream where they got totem aggro. They were up by the door trying to let them walk past.
Yeah, we should just kill them.
I'll pull them.
After this pack, we'll pre-pop. You could probably pre-pop fire,
Ready,
but
tanks?
they could do blast
Ready.
wave, so maybe wait. Okay, after this dot runs out, pre-pop your shadows. Pre-pop your fire protection if you got it.
There is a spirit of Naxx around. Oh, never mind.
Just nobody move in too far here. Just everyone.
Yeah, don't go
chill
too
here.
far. There's a lot of guilds that accidentally pulled.
We're not gonna pull those mages by the other door, right?
No, we'll be fine.
Okay.
So everyone swap over to the gear that you're gonna be using on 4 horsemen. We've got, another minute for the other potion here, so. Healers prioritize, a long fight. Tanks get your mitt avoidance. Front tanks get your fire resistance on. Again, when we're DPSing Thane, we're going to be using our bigger cooldowns at the 50% once we get the shield wall, because we got to push the shield wall. Within the 30 seconds, we got to get them to that 30%. Like 30% damage through. Any other questions? Like someone say something. Again, when we're pulling, all the melee, the tanks, and the healers on the left side are going to sidle along the wall to the left. We're going to inch up at the diagonal. Everyone on the right side that's tanking or healing is going to sidle along the right side and get into a similar spot. We're going to kind of inch up at the same time. And then everyone's going to run at the same time. Remember, Zeliek. Gun's got to get it and take it to the corner. Everyone keep your distance. Healers, if you're healing gun, keep 10 yards away from us so you don't blast us. Like you might want to just stay far on the right side as you're taking him.
Do
The safe spot.
tanks,
Good.
all the tanks have their reel bound.
Yep, I do.
And
Can I
remember,
get
we're
a
using the
fresh
reel.
port, please?
We're using the reel as you run in, right? As you're taking it over.
Yeah, it lasts 15 seconds, so you can do it. You don't have to be super tight on doing it.
One thing we didn't say. Go ahead and pre-pop your other potion. One thing we didn't say is if the taunt is resisted, you need to wait until the other tank takes the aggro with taunt. You can't use Mocking Blow. You can't use AoE Shout. Those will not work. It needs to be a taunt. So just be patient. If you have to take an extra mark, just try and use the defensive, but let the other tank taunt off of you before you leave.
For you tanks in the back, that's a greater shadow protection potion, life-giving gem, shield wall if you have nothing else.
Make sure you guys are burning sappers on
50%.
Can
20
I get a
seconds
fortitude,
to
please, on
use it.
Snowy? Mine's about to run out.
What were you saying, Brokar? 20 seconds?
Don't sap or wait for his shield wall to go away, right?
Okay.
He's gonna shield wall. It lasts 20 seconds. Then in that 10-second window, we need to fucking blow him up.
Yep.
Everybody
Fire
good?
protection.
Yeah, be super liberal with shield wall.
When we're on the pole, just make sure we're kind of waiting before you drop totems. Like I would hate to drop an earth totem and it goes to the right and they accidentally pulls. So just be chill. But we're gonna drop all our totems in the back.
Who's calling the Are you calling every single? Are you calling it as like 1, 2, 3 that the tanks know to go on 3s? Or are you going to call for tank rotation explicitly?
I can call
you're
both.
going on
I can say green.
You're going to call blue, green. You're going to call blue, yellow, green, right? And
Yep.
green is the one. So green is like, hey, tanks, that's you.
Is that sufficient for you guys? Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Sure.
Did all the tanks hear that? Back guys?
If we hear green, that means the tank's
Okay.
Can't stress this enough because this has been an issue for me in the past. If you're tanking, and Mock said this, if you're tanking and the other guy comes in, don't just leave after you see him taunt. Like, make sure that the DK is on the new tank before you leave, because if you drag it out with you, it's a wipe.
And same thing if you pull aggro, just run back and die in the corner. Don't.
Yeah, just die in the corner. Your life doesn't matter anymore. Or lip.
Does anybody need
All right,
lips?
we good?
Does anybody need any consumable? Speak now.
Alright, let's concentrate and let's fucking one-shot this sucker.
Yep. So range, you're just staying back here, and you'll move once we pull. Everyone, get to your sides, and let's start inching up here.
Norman, I just gave you your number.
Everyone should get inside at least,
Guys
so you don't get locked out. Yeah, no pets on Zeliek either. Just
Come up, please. Warlocks. Let me get in. Get in the room. Alright.
hug it tight. Hug it tight.
We're all be ready at a fly. If somebody fucking pulls, just be ready. We know what to do.
Yep. Just take your time getting in your positions here. So shamans are probably okay to drop your totems in the back here if you're facing the right way.
You should be stacked for meteor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're gonna attack on the tank on Thane. Okay, I'm gonna ready check again.
Jaded, you have Thane targeted. You're not pulling Thane, right?
Oh, really quick, I'm moving Nolman over into Cyrodor's group.
I thought none of the hunters were pulling.
Or actually Wargon.
Correct. Hunters are not pulling.
Okay, just making sure.
Just to get that fire resistance.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we're good. So let's get to the diagonal. Let's get the tanks in front. And we will inch up. If we end up pulling, just go in.
Wait. CFG.
He's
asking.
He's fine.
I'm
He
gonna
can
fairy
get
fire
up to the
Thane,
front.
okay.
And then get to
Yep.
Morgan.
Cool. Yep. Okay.
Melee DPS, watch cleave on the opener. Don't pull one of the extra horsemen, please.
Okay. I think we're good. I'm going to do a 5-second pull, and then we can all go, all right? Okay. Here goes.
5, 4, 3.
Let's do this.
2, 1.
Chop down void
Range
zone
on
over
Thane.
here.
Range on Thane. Stack up.
Watch the void.
Okay, mark 1. Blue.
On Thane.
Blue
Stack.
healers rotate. Mark 2, yellow.
Seconds. Pump. Go.
No one, I need you soon.
Mark 3. Green. Swap. Tank swap.
I was getting the marks still. So I'm gonna get 4 right now.
Safe spot?
Mark 4 blue. Blue should have moved. Sorry, blue should move.
I have 4 marks.
Don't get marked.
Should I be further?
You're topped off.
This is mark 5, yellow.
Mock call.
Yellow.
Mock call. Nobody talk.
Gank, this is your swap coming up.
I slipped. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Mark 6, green. This is the tank swap. If a tank needs to use shield wall or something, do
I think
so.
Berkeley needs the tank to pick up.
Gank, are you here?
Someone supposed to get this
I'm here. I guess mine.
Mark 7 blue.
Still have 20 seconds. 25 seconds. You might need to take for 4.
Mark 8. It's yellow.
Berkeley's at 8 marks.
Someone picked up for him.
That's okay. Okay, we're good.
Don't let him die.
Gank,
Okay,
I can come
green.
in.
This
next
is the
mark.
tank swap, correct?
Yep.
He kills Berkeley.
He's good if he's in the safe zone now.
Let me know when you have it.
He's in the safe spot. We're fine.
I'm coming now. I had to wait.
Blue healers rotate.
Pop a defensive if you can.
You're letting Mograine stacks
I'm
fall.
out.
Yellow. Oh, we have gun dead Doc. It's on Doc. We need to tank on. We need
Warrior,
we need-
ammo back. Any warrior. Any warrior.
I'm gonna grab it.
I got it, but someone has to take it.
Yeah, someone over to
Someone
take
has to take it. I
Okay,
have
I'm coming.
marks.
Okay, it should be green. Should be green.
Someone's going to take it from me.
Nolman, I need you.
I'm coming in 3 seconds. You're gonna need a 4th one.
Okay, blue rotate.
No one's coming to taunt off me.
I can't heal Zeliak.
Yeah, I'm gonna need someone to take over. On
GP,
the
feign
side.
death. GP, feign death.
GP. You have to feign or get him
Powder,
back to the
what?
corner.
Zeliak's
Mograine
untanked.
has shield wall. This is still doable.
I'm coming. I'm trying. He's running really fast.
I think this should be green. I think.
Fuck, that was at like 5 seconds left on.
Just keep going.
I have a lot of marks.
Tank, communicate.
Should be
Tanks,
blue.
communicate.
I'm 5 on blue.
I'm at 4.
You
I
tank-
need a backup on Mograine.
Warrior with the shield. Go get ready to fucking tank. Blimey, I don't care who you are. Call
Shield
it.
wall.
I'm about to
Shield
die.
wall.
I have 5 marks, Nolman. I can't.
I'm shield wall.
Okay. Nobody's on blue moon. I'm dead.
Mograine's free.
Got him.
Come back. All you warriors
got 8
need to
marks.
fucking
My shield wall's
communicate.
about to
All of you
expire.
warriors need to communicate. Almost got Mograine dead.
You need to all in on Mograine right now.
We
Get
got
him
full
to the
marks.
corner. You have to get him back to the corner.
Just blow up Mograine. Just blow up Mograine.
Okay, sorry. We're restarting marks. If it should be blue mark now.
It's a
It's
white.
over.
Can't kill him there. You
Like,
have to move him to the corner.
Yeah, we had too many people moving around there.
I suspect the tanks in the back fucked that up. Is that what happened?
Yeah, something happened. I was relieving Berkeley.
Because Berkeley had a whole bunch of stacks, which tells me somebody else fucked up.
Well, I think he didn't start in the safe zone. I think he started towards the tank zone and got marks. Correct me if I'm wrong, Berkeley.
Right. So at the very beginning, I got 1 mark, and then I went to the position where I thought I was supposed to be, but the range wasn't far enough, so I ended up with 3. I went into position when I was supposed to, and just pop shield wall and live through it, but no one came and relieved me at my 3. I ended up going all the way to 9 before I got a relief.
Gun, that's supposed to be you relieving Berkeley of Blammo. Also, let's have.
Leave me 3 late.
Hold on. So let's have so Berkeley and Chastity are the first relief tanks in the back. So let's have you guys stay kind of towards the front. Don't go to the safe spot right away to ensure you don't get an early mark from those guys. So just stay near the front of the room, and then when they're in position, then you can go to the safe spot, and that way you won't get an early stack.
Roger that. That's where I messed up.
Well, the thing is,
Well, we told you to do that.
I didn't see Berkeley at the safe spot. I think he was somewhere else. Me and Noman were standing in the safe spot, but I didn't see Berkeley.
Yeah, so that's fine. So we'll just change it so Chastity and Berkeley don't go to the safe spot right off the bat. Because then if there's a delay in getting those far guys to their spot, that's going to throw off all the shit. So you just need to be away from those two. That's all you need to be. So whether it's at the safe spot or the front, it doesn't matter. Gun, what happened to you? How come you had 6 stacks? Somebody fuck up, or?
No, I had 5 stacks because Taunt was resisted, and I stayed there for like another few seconds.
Pop your.
Okay, so you guys gotta communicate that shit. So that means that Chastity's taunt got resisted? That should still not result in you having 6 stacks.
No, I think I had 5 or 6 stacks, but I had to taunt the Berkeley's one before I actually dropped my marks.
Well, that's a different mob, though.
So like wasn't
my taunt was clean.
Okay, so hold on.
Gun was clean.
Okay, so Gun ran to Zeliak. You're tanking Zeliak. Chastity came in and taunted it, and then Gun, you went to the safe spot, right?
Yeah. Mine was like.
So what did you? And then hold on. Okay, but wait. Okay. So after the safe spot, then you started to go to Blammo, right?
Yeah.
But you had 6 stacks. 6 stacks of what?
5 stacks up.
Zeliak?
Zeliak, yeah.
5 stacks
I was
of
in the
Blammo.
safe spot.
So then you weren't. You were too close to Zeliak. Then you were too close to Zeliak because you're supposed to basically.
Is anyone live
Then
logging?
you were too close to Zeliak, if I'm understanding you.
I can live log the next one.
So.
Okay.
No, but I see like 5 seconds left to drop these marks.
Can I just
Yeah,
do
but-
can we just do a dry thing? Can we do a dry thing with tanks in in the hallway or something like that? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I mean, we did this in Mulgore, and I thought it was clear.
No,
but
I mean,
okay,
we
let's
never did
just
the
come to
tank.
this room. Let's go to Let's go to Gothic's room and do it. Go to Gothic's room. Go to Dead Side. We'll buff there, and you guys we can do this again.
Use your
I
custom.
really wanted to see the back tanks do their thing while we were in Mulgore, but we don't want to do that.
Well, I watched them do it, and it seemed fine. And no, I was getting triggered that we ask a million times for the past month for people to read up on fights, and then I get triggered people asking basic mechanics about how marks work, and we have to talk about it for an hour.
Yeah,
and I have no patience, so I apologize.
We'll get it down. Everyone saw it for the first time, and it's like it's one of those things that we'll get it. Just it's the first time we saw it.
Odd question: does anyone know how to move the DBM timers? They're covering something important for me.
DBM unlock.
I've tried to do that and it hasn't worked for me.
So-
you go DBM options and then.
Can we not talk about? Can you guys go somewhere else and talk about that, or type?
Yeah,
I got it. I got it already.
Great.
Can we
so
get
Mark-
marks on people? Yeah, I'll be Zeliak.
Why did you take? Why would you go?
Oh well. Oh, you want the door to be the entrance? Yeah, I'll be Blue Mom. That's fine.
I was just gonna this is what we're practicing, right? So. The rage should just back up. We just want to see the
If
tanks,
you're not
right?
a tank, get out of the room.
Okay, cool. So the fight is starting. So go pick up your ad.
I'm running into the room. We're all dead.
We're basically watching 4 people right now.
I think the front tanks want to do their rotation as well at the same time.
We want all the tanks.
So can we get Casket? Will you go be Thane?
Can we? Let's just start them on the platform too, please. Let's do the pull from scratch. I just want to see where everyone's moving.
And then dissolve since you're Ire. Why don't you go be Mograine? Everyone else should be out of the room. Nobody else in the room. Except for the tanks. And the people who
Can
are
this
marked.
be the platform up here? And can we get the 4 horsemen on the platform, please?
You want us to start on the platform?
Yep, on
Sure.
the platform.
Can I get food? Can you come out here and can you just stand right where I am and just be the safe spot?
Yep.
Right here. I'll put a diamond on you. Diamond is the safe spot. It's right there. It's fine.
I have a 12-second looping timer going on. If you guys see it, I'd use that.
Okay, Broker, can
You'll
get-
want to start
be a
that
horse?
20 seconds in.
Broker, can you be a horse? And go in the middle.
Yeah, Broker, are you there?
He's not.
I'll be the horse. I don't know.
Sure. Okay, just you. Okay, go ahead and
Get the
follow
fuck
the
out of
pole.
here, nipple.
Gun, come over here.
Yeah, again, go ahead and start at the beginning.
Yeah, everyone is not gonna.
Yeah, I'll do a pull timer.
Get in your
You guys get
corners
that
that you have
timer?
for the pull.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, get in your spot. Okay, let's say we're pulling here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we'll let this next mark be 1. Okay, we're missing. We should have 4 tanks in the middle here. Who's missing?
There's only 3, because you guys are 3 up front.
Okay, you're right. Thank you.
That was 2.
Okay, Mark 3, green.
And then I'm going
So that was 4. This is yellow. This one's a little bit long, but
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
this is green.
Make sure you guys wait. Make sure the other tank has the aggro before you just run off.
the problem with that though is that you're gonna get 4 marks, and then you're gonna have to wait long. Like,
Okay.
at least the backside is fine with that.
You know better than me.
The front
not
front
tanking.
side, you might need to.
Yeah, the
I
mark
don't know.
timing is tight for sure. I know what you mean. I think that was.
I think you're inevitably gonna take 4 going out.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
I think it should be fine with the timing. I don't know about the front guys. I think that
Back
was
guys have
green
a lot
there, so I
more
wasn't
thing.
watching.
I think your next Wargon, that was you.
oh my god, sorry, I thought we were done.
White.
Okay, everything. This seems fine.
If for some reason you have 4 and you're about to go in and like it's about to fall off, I mean you could maybe like wait a second or two, and let it fall off. But the backside, it should be falling off. Like it's set up so that you.
The backside is set to fall off. The front side, you have to call the person in front of you to pop a cooldown.
What I don't understand is, are we going to be infinitely getting marks on Mograine? That's what I'm worried about.
It's it pulses every 12 seconds for everyone in 45 yards. It gets the mark applied. And so if you're outside of 45 yards, you don't get the mark. Each 4 horsemen have their own distinct mark. They don't stack. First one does 0 damage. Next one does like 250, then 500, then 1250, then 3000, then 5000. Then you're dead after that for sure.
Yeah, so just need to make
And
sure that he
so
dies like in the corner.
Yeah, if Mograine died, if we like just bursted Mograine down there in the safe zone anyhow, we would have just been dead anyhow because there's nowhere to like bleed off our things.
Yep. So is that good? Is everyone good?
I got a question for the DPS though.
Okay.
Because I saw the DPS were doing kind of 2 things. Are we just going straight over to Mograine after we get topped off after Thane? Because I saw like only some of us were doing that, and some were waiting for like the Thane marks to completely drop off before going over.
You just go right away.
You go right away. Worry about a different boss's mark when you're on the next one.
Yeah, that was unclear.
Yeah, because I think some people were confused there.
I think it was more that we were expecting to be called on, I think, and the fact of the matter is once you're topped off, just go, and it's a matter of personal responsibility not to get more than 3 marks.
I think it was said, but not very clearly. Just get topped up from Thane, and then you can go in. You can technically have 3 marks from every freaking boss.
Yeah, the marks are all unique, and you take
You just need to be
damage based on
standing
the
in the
marks you
safe
have
zone
uniquely.
Okay, pre-pop your pots right now, please.
Let me ask something. Is it easier for the healers to go in a separate channel so healers aren't talking over tanks? Do they really need to communicate with anybody else?
Mock is talking to both tanks and healers. The only communication that tanks are doing is if something gets messed up.
It just seemed like there was a lot of
There are
chatter.
fights where it's better.
Yeah, there's a lot of chatter because it was a
It's
mess.
because things went to the left. Yeah.
Are we doing the same strat without buffs now?
Yes.
Pop your consumes. Well, we should go for it, right? That was really close.
DPS.
We're gonna have to leave Thane though and come back in for a second time. I don't think we'll be able to kill it within the 3 or the 4.
Norman knocked it out. We're fine.
Yeah, just
pop your
I mean,
cooldowns,
it
pop
was
your
very,
consumes.
very close last time,
Yeah.
and we did buffs. Like it was very close.
Hey, gang, can you call Sapper?
Sure. Yeah.
Once the shield wall's down, Sapper, if you guys are going to eat a 4th mark, pop a greater shadow protection potion for the 4th mark.
Do we want to have all of the ranged sit in a little island halfway up when the pull happens so that we can pump more quickly and also be meter protected, basically?
I think the range should stay in the corner and just let the boss come to you. Be pumping, give Gank a little bit of a lead, but start pumping as he's coming back because you're going to be waiting in that corner on the stack anyhow. So
yeah,
there's no
so
reason
range
for
stay
range
in the
to inch
corner.
up.
Are there any other questions? We should be good on damage.
I'm definitely not ready. I need to wait at least another 2 minutes.
Okay, we should probably not inch up then, yeah?
Oh yeah, just again, just to make it clear, like you guys are popping the reel like as you're running in.
Yep.
Just because we want to get that cooldown started, so you're ready for the future ones. So.
Are we taking hunters taking pets off?
Yeah, they should. I believe they did last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so I just saw a pet running in.
So what do you need to wait on, Gank?
I'm just waiting for my greater stone shield potion for the pull.
Okay. We get to inch up.
It's a minute.
Let's at least get in our corners. Don't move up. Yeah, guys.
If you pull threat on a DK, you need to drag it to the corner, or lip, or feign, or do it, or blink. Do whatever you can to get it to the corner. If it's almost dead, and your DPS, the worst thing you can do is kill it outside of the corner. So don't think, oh, it's almost dead, I'll just finish it off. Like, it's not a conventional boss. You will wipe the raid if you do that. It has to die in the corner.
And when you pull it there, you're putting more stacks on Worgen. Worgen couldn't come save me because he got more ticks from it running out.
Okay, 30 seconds on me. And we're going to be using Sapper as soon as we go in, right? Or are we going to wait for the shield wall?
Should use it as soon as shield wall comes off cooldown. Okay.
Alright.
You're good? Let me go ahead and ready check, and let's inch up.
Yeah.
Remember, let's drop totems in the back here.
Yeah.
Keep fire resistance down. Okay, let's inch up. Oh, we pulled. Everyone go. Everyone go. Everyone go.
What the fuck?
Just grab them. Get to your spots. Get to your spots.
Yeah, you guys are gonna chill. My talk got twice.
It's okay. Just get them to the corner. Okay, mark one. It's blue.
Berkeley, go me. Chastity. Further down. Yeah, down the stairs.
Okay.
Yellow.
Shield wall's coming. Wall's up.
Pop your cooldowns, guys.
No. Don't pop yet.
Green. This is tank swaps. Green.
Omen.
Greater shadow if you need to.
Pump, 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 pump.
Whoever's healing Ziliac, heal.
Yellow.
I don't have the DPS. I don't have the DPS to Zerg it like that. And now people are gonna die to meteors.
It's a wipe. If we didn't kill him, it's a wipe.
Yeah, we should have. I should have called everyone to stay in. Yeah.
Oh fuck, we could have.
Yeah. So let's get to the door and wipe. We should be able to recover this. We should have called everyone to stay in.
Anybody die in the back?
What do you mean stay in?
So the way the strat works is the way the dad strat works is you have half the front DPS on Thane and half the DPS on Mulgrain, and you go back and forth. That way, there's always people to soak Meteor. But when you just try to go for the Zerg burn strat, you front load everybody on Thane, which means if you don't kill him in time and you have to get out to the safe spot, there's nobody to come in and soak the meteors, so it's a wipe. So if we're using this strat, which I think is fine, some people went out when at 3, which is technically what they're supposed to do, but Thane is the one exception where the DPS need to stay in and finish him. I think had everyone stayed in, well, I know had everyone stayed in, we would have been fine.
I think too, the threat. If the taunts negative resisted, would have been fine too on threat, right? You probably would.
Yeah, but we also had a goofy pull and stuff. So can we give an Ankh or Soulstone? Well, hold on. Do we have an Ankh or Soulstone?
It would have to be someone by the door.
Okay, we got one.
Just
if you're far, if you can't be res, just start running back, please.
What is the chance?
Okay, Ed.
Hold on, Jim. Yeah, that's our bad. I should have told everybody to stay in. So for future, DPS are staying until Thane is dead. And if it turns out that we are just consistently behind on damage and we're wiping because we don't have enough, then we'll just have to dad strat it without world buffs.
Sorry, what are the odds that taunt resists when I have a real going?
5%.
Just unlucky.
Yeah, that's why this boss took months to kill back in the day, because they waited to farm enough tier 3 for 8 warriors to have the 4-piece.
Yep.
And also people did half the damage they do now because we didn't know how to play the game.
Yeah, we didn't have DPS warriors in the day.
Yeah.
I think there was a miscommunication too. I was under the impression that we were popping our CDs at 50% because 30-second CDs at 50% because of the 10-second window we have to damage him before the second shield wall.
That's correct.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that was the wrong time, bro, because that was the right time.
I misunderstood what Dia meant.
Okay, so that is correct. Pop all 30-second CDs at 50%.
Yeah, as soon as shield wall goes up.
And then as soon as shield wall's off is when you blow your sappers.
You don't understand the mechanics. Don't contact me, please.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
Okay, let's just get back, get buffed up, and do it again. The fight is not, 100% won after we get Thane and Mograine down, but if we can just get those guys down, the fight becomes a lot easier. We were decently close our first time. Second time, we almost had Thane there, so let's just keep it up. We'll get the timing down. Like, we knew that this would take some getting used to.
Yeah, it's only been 2 wipes.
It's just control and communication. Yeah, so it's just like tweaks, like staying in for Thane, he'll be dead, and then we just communicate the tanks in the back and with Mograine, and then yeah.
Do we have to pop Shadowprod to start? I feel like the first one's kind of a waste. And then, you should just pop it maybe when we need it.
It might be better
I
because I think we are going to run the risk of running out if we're running 2 per attempt.
Liberal with them?
Yeah, I think that's fine. The reason that we would pre-pop them is to give us the chance of staying in for 5 marks if we didn't have the DPS potentially. So technically, yeah, I think if you want to just save it to save yourself from the 4th mark, that's fine. We don't want people to spend $1 billion gold. But yeah, we saved a bunch on Lotheb, so.
Fires are super cheap though. I would consider popping those, pre-popping those. They help everything out with the meteor damage at the front.
So I think it was just because the pole was scuffed, but I think we were all getting Ziliac marks at Mograine. But it was probably because of the pole, but I guess just to be safe, we should be closer to the entrance. We should get in the corner with Oregon as quickly as possible.
I think Ziliac might have been on the wrong corner in his corner, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
Yeah. He's got to be on the far corner.
He needs to be in the very, very back.
You've got to you got to max range him. You can't. Don't worry about going too far. The healers will come to you.
Ah, we're stuck on a patrol.
That's
Oh,
why
just
they're.
kidding.
Yeah, get Blamo and Zeliek the farthest you can in those corners.
I think that was one of the problems with the first poll too, because I was getting Ziliac marks like in the safe spot.
And like I said, Chastity and Berkeley, since you guys are backups for the second half, like you can hang out at the front of the room until those are in position, and then go to your safe spot. Because we don't want you getting a mark too soon while they're getting positioned, or if we have a scuff pull, right?
Yep, yep.
Cool.
So, I don't know if we should just run in instead of doing the creep up, because like the only damage going out for the first 20 seconds is the boss's melee damage. And what happened there was someone pulled on the left side, and all the right side tanks had to run all the way over to the other side.
Yeah. Do you want to have hunters pull, or do you still just want to
have
do
hunters there in case it's scuffed or something.
Yeah, have hunters keep an eye
Yeah,
out.
that'll work too.
Yeah, I mean we can run in. It's just
Yeah.
all the raid needs to be careful and kind of like creep to the left. Just be careful, Zeliek.
Okay, so I'll cheat over right then, and then when I'm sure that it's the tank's got it, I'll go left.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and ready check.
Do we want both hunters on the right then?
Yeah, I would say have
GP
both
and Jaded
hunters are
pull.
there because yeah, we could have two that need to go over there.
It could be the right hand side we blew fuck up though.
Oh, we're just gonna run in.
We could wait for a wreck.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, we might as well wait for it. Yeah.
I think at this point we should all be using Rec on Thane, right? That's the play.
I mean, this whole strat boils down to do you kill Thane in time, right? So, yes.
One thing I will say when we're pulling, if Sourdough could still try and get a fire resistance over on the right there for the tanks to start.
I'm worried about the front tanks. If we're running in, we're going to be regularly eating 4 stacks on the front right on Mograine with only 3 front tanks.
Do you want to put a 4th tank in the mix? We could have someone, ready to just
really hurt our DP. It's gonna really hurt our Thane.
It
wouldn't happen. Losing warriors.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't affect Thane at all. It would be after. It would be handling it after gank.
Oh, okay.
So like Thane is long dead. I think that's a good idea. Who's chunkier? Fink is the chunkiest one here. Fink, do you have a flask?
I can give him one.
Yeah.
How are we doing on rec?
I think we're good.
Close enough where I think if we pulled right now, it would be up by the time it mattered.
Okay, I want to keep going.
Okay, so Fink, if we call for it, you're.
I think we can at least get to the corners.
If we call for it, Fink, you're going to run in. You taunt the boss. You wait in the corner. Shield on, shield block. Disarm him.
Yeah, he should just keep a reel on, right? Even though he's DPSing.
Yeah, if he has one.
Yeah, you comfortable doing that, Fink? Okay.
You're just a backup. We'll call for it on the front side if we need it.
So that means after Thane is dead, you should just wait in the safe spot, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
yes.
we don't need your DPS on Mograine then. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, we're ready. So let's. I'm just gonna do the pull timer, and then we can just go. Okay. All right. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's fine. Just focus up.
Aggro.
Get aggro lit.
Resisted. Chested, can you take it?
Blue.
You got it, go.
Yellow.
5 seconds AR.
Hold on.
Green. Tank swap.
Yes, it's staying in, remember.
Watch the void zone, Berkeley.
Oh,
Blue.
He's dead.
it was fucking half in
And
the
then
wall.
kill him in. We have to kill him no matter what.
Stay in, DPS in.
That's fine. Nice, nice.
Yellow.
Safe sounds.
We can still do this. The DPS are.
Oh,
We've lost
I
chastity.
need to believe you right now. Do I need to believe you?
Oh.
Zelix free.
I got 5th. I'm coming.
Ziliax.
What happened on the poll? Why was Zeliak like just ass fucking everybody?
Healing aggro.
Got healing aggro.
I think running straight in is a better call.
I agree with that.
Agree.
You're from the front, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frontal attack.
Everybody just runs in the front.
Okay, let's get back fast.
We have 20 seconds to get them in place, so.
I think the melee DPS can. They can wait. Like they can wait. They don't have to run all the way up and meet him there. They can kind of meet him with gank on the way back.
Besides Zeliak at the start, how's everything else? Like, how's the DPS on Thane?
It was tight.
Yeah, I think.
We just barely got it.
Don't sap her until
Yeah,
the shield wall goes down.
I was trying to help Gun get his guy back there.
So that was barely like with wreck though, right?
Okay, but that's not the issue. We're taking a mark before we can even, or two before we can even start DPSing. We don't have to worry about the DPS check if the pull is clean. We will get so much more uptime on that boss. We had 0 uptime.
I don't see why there were no
That's not
marks that
true at
went
all.
out during that time.
That statement is not true at all.
I mean, why is DPS
But
taking marks? Why don't DPS just stay in that corner tucked all the way to the back?
They don't pass
You
on
don't
mark
have.
for 2
You
seconds,
don't
I
have
thought.
to.
They don't.
They don't
mark for
cast
20
mark until the. We've said this like
Oh.
6 times, guys.
I
This is
know
why I get
that,
frustrated.
but we
How-
should be killing.
How are
during
they
that
getting
20
marks
Yeah,
then?
no, Food's right, I think, guys, because it's like that. We have that 60
That's our
second window.
DPS window.
That's the pull. The
Goes
pull
up
is the
for
beginning. The
everything.
clock's ticking. So we need to be pumping as soon as possible. So the sooner gank gets threatened, the sooner we can start pumping, the less time we have on the end where it gets really scary.
How's the damage on gank? Can gank Deathwish on pull?
I have them, yeah. The only thing I'm a little worried about is like how long it's been taking us to kill. I can't relieve you guys very easily.
I think.
Like, right? I have to
Gank,
like
you have to
run straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. You can't go to the middle.
Like, am I crazy or like feels like they're very few and far between?
There's
We
only
have
3
three
people
healers
there.
with the whole raid there.
All the difficulty and the sketchiness of the fight is all front loaded on the front of the fight, right? Like as things die, it becomes exponentially easier because there's people get freed up. You have more tanks to taunt. You have more people to heal.
Yeah, I keep seeing healers. When I get to Zeliak, I see healers dead on Zeliak. Like, what's going on there?
When the tanks run in, they have to never be close to the healers.
When I got to my first position, I had celiac mark, and then when I was about to move, I had 2 celiac marks and 3 of my corners, so I had 5 marks already.
No, the marks don't add up.
You can't add them up like that. It's how much.
No, I know, but I'm saying I had 2 marks and I didn't move at all. So like celiac was all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
to get
think the last
He's
2 pulls Ziliac has just been loose.
Yeah, I was
What
trying to
happened
help
to
him
Ziliac
get
on the
back
opening?
there. I know GP did too.
But I mean, if you get marks from Ziliac by accident, you actually just you're better off just not even going in on your turn because it's just suicide. Like, it's probably a wipe anyway, but if you have 3 marks on Ziliac and you're supposed to go to Ziliac, just go to the safe zone and hope that the people who are there are healing. But also, on the last time, I don't think anyone died from the chain, but the tanks were running like right past the healers, and we can't do that. Either the healers have to be like off to the side, or the tanks need to take like a roundabout route.
Yeah, healers. Healers should be as left possible, I think, on Ziliac.
Well, Ziliac should be facing left also, and in that corner, right?
Yeah.
He should be the furthest from the door he can be.
Yeah, actually, maybe I should. Maybe the healer should actually be towards the right because the tanks coming in can come in easier from the left side. So. Let's get reses on the people we can reach.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I guess I kind of went back and forth. Yeah, so on Ziliac, since tanks are running from the safe spot to go pick up Ziliac, the healers should be towards the left. You're going to be like deeper in. And the tanks will be running to the right of you. And you just want to keep that 10-yard distance like CFG is saying, just so you're not getting chained as they run through.
I ran back kind of late. I'm still
Can we-
running there. I'm in
Do you need a
Gothic
summon?
right now.
Do you need a summon or are you close?
I'm in Gothic's room right now.
Fine. Let's get buffs out on the rest of the groups. Get ready to pull again. So you want to pull just running in from the front? Do you think that's...
I think it'll change a lot of this, like, oh, the 2 ran this way, and then the tank's got to come and get it and move it further through the room. And...
I think watching it, what's happening is whichever tank gets their taunt off first, the other 3 are training on that tank. So if we keep it down the middle, it won't transverse as far. If that makes any sense.
Yep, that's fine. Let's do that. We have 20 seconds to get them to their spots before they do the first mark. So just get them and take them.
I think it might be a little important that they're running towards me so that I have the most uptime because I need to get threat. So
Well,
they'll
we're
probably
all
be going
running in the center, so yeah, they'll be running at you.
Well,
So
I need a fort and a mark when I get to the group.
I think Gank should be the one initiating the pull, though. He should be running in first.
Also, I want to see a tighter stack with the casters on Thane for the meteor. Let's just spread it out with the melee.
yeah. I guess on pull should range kind of go like to the midway point between the corner and.
No, we might as well just go with the melee and be on Thane. And if we pull thread, he's still there, and we distribute the meteor better, etc.
Let's follow the back. We're gonna lag behind to cast a little bit, I think, right? But as long as the range do stay together, we should be good.
Mm-hmm. We all ready? Diaz or Jerry?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So healers are just like you're running. Like if I'm on Thane, I'm just healing gank, right? And then I just run directly across to go heal the tank on Mograine. I'm just saying on Ziliac, just keep in mind that you're gonna be having tanks running from the safe spot to swap in, and you want to be cheating to the left so that they don't run by you and chain you when they're running in. That's all I mean by that.
Looks like everyone's ready.
Okay, everybody step inside. Gang's gonna run in like shortly ahead, and then we'll all run in and grab him. Okay.
Casters.
We're not going over there to the left.
Yeah,
No, but
right?
casters
Or I guess
could
the
be here in the
Casters
corner.
can be there.
Yeah, casters, sure.
Okay.
Everybody else can be here, yeah.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Casters
Okay,
can
we're
move
going.
up.
So, here we go.
Melee should be with gank right now, so we get DPS right now.
So you guys might as well just be on Moon, please. Back on Moon, on the boss.
Blue mark.
Bro, food, watch your food.
Okay, or
Yellow mark.
casters, you guys need to should be moving up, like we just talked about.
If you haven't used
Green
it,
tank swap.
Zapper. Refrost lip.
Blue.
It's over. So the whole point of casters stacking is to distribute the meteor
just get to the
damage.
front, guys.
So when you guys are not listening and you're in the back making your own camp because you want to DPS faster, you're getting picked for meteor, you're not sharing that damage with the meteor or with the melee. And while that's not an issue for like the first couple meteors, when the marks start stacking up and everyone starts taking more damage and there's all the healers are focusing on gank, you die.
What percent was he at?
2K.
It doesn't matter because like so many people died early.
We had the damage, so I think if that's what you're wondering, Nolan.
Yeah, we definitely have the damage. It's not about that. Yeah. How was the pull? The pull was like somebody pulled at like 3 seconds. Who was that?
Gank's going in slightly early to get the head start, but yeah, maybe that timer
Okay,
should
so as
just
long
be
as
for gank.
that timer should be for gank and nobody else. Like gank should be the one pulling, but when timer says.
Yeah, so yeah, gank just pull when the timer says, and everyone else can just be right after.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have weight protection?
We do, but there's certain people
see
that
a
can't
lot
be
of us running
rezzed,
back.
so unless
Just
we want
run
to keep
back and get a lot of us
summoning,
running
it
back.
might be faster just to run back.
Yeah, Thane was at 1%, but it was kind of scuffed because casters.
Yeah, how many casters died?
We had a big ignite and such, and yeah.
How was the initial pull? The initial pull seemed like better. I think gank took a lot of damage up front, but after that, it seemed like it was fine.
It was better.
It was fine. My threat was okay, but every mark reduces my threat, and it just becomes
everyone's threat, though, right?
Yeah, it resets or it halves everyone.
It's all relative. All relative.
Yeah, but it reduces the absolute gap between him and the next person.
Yeah.
So he's right.
Well, keep in mind
It
that
affects.
you can use your like mocking and challenging just to reset the timer on taunt too, if someone pulls.
Someone
You guys
aggroed.
pull?
I'm in combat.
Are we all gonna die?
Why?
Just run away. They won't go real far out the door.
Well,
They reset.
Don't zone in if you're dead. Okay.
my entrance.
They're reset. We're good.
I think that pull happened.
Said
on
the
my
eye
load
pull you
screen.
said?
I'm stuck.
Yeah, guys, when we wipe here, please, unless you're like right by the door, just release and run back. Like every time that I've ran back, I make it before everyone's even rezzed. So
If you're a DPS in on this one, what it comes down to is if you have tubers, you should be popping tubers between 3 and 4. And at 4, if you guys are still in, you should be popping a greater shadow protection potion. This is the one like con of this strategy, is that it becomes without world buffs, you have to spend a greater shadow protection potion if you can't burn before 4. But it makes the fight exponentially easier because we don't need to time the run-ins on the meteor. So it's going to be like more expensive learning it this way, but it's going to be a much easier kill in the long term.
A 2 or 3 pot at 4.
Will it get easier with gear, Nolan?
It gets easier with gear, gets easier with any world buffs, gets easier with consumes.
If we absolutely have to, like if people, because I know I traded a few people like shadow protections on the start, so I know there's some people that don't have shadow protection potions.
If you're a melee and you need a shadow protection potion, you can open trade with me. And then cooldowns. When he gets to 50% and first shield wall, you want to pop your any 30-second cooldown you have. We need to get him to under 20% in under 30 seconds. You guys are having no problem doing that. From the looks of things, we're not getting 2 shield walls. But you want to backload as much as you can into the last 10 seconds.
The shield wall.
If he uses shield wall again, which shouldn't happen, but if it uses shield wall again, it's an auto wipe. So that's why we're using it during the shield wall. I know it seems counterintuitive, but you do use your cooldowns during the shield wall.
I see a lot of people using their sapper on the shield wall because like the shield wall debuff on the boss itself looks like it lasts for only 10 seconds when it initially goes on, but then it really lasts another 10 seconds after that. You just don't see the timer if you have like debuff timers or something like that.
Could someone just call when the the shield wall is off and just a sapper?
Yeah, Brokar call it shit when it's gone.
The danger with this, so sappers are like a double-edged sword. I saw guilds doing it on the opener, which is something we could do. The downside is we don't get time to refill it. Right, so if we sapper, we could be killing ourselves because the healers aren't going to have enough heals to pump through.
Hey, if you guys want to do that, I could heal DPS because I'm kind of floating around.
If we're so the thing is, right, if we are getting it down, if the 20% in the 30 seconds isn't an issue, we should actually front load the sappers. So he gets lower quicker.
Where is Dia? Where is Dia?
I'm right here.
He just entered. Can we summon them?
The pool DC'd me, that's why I'm far behind. Because I was loading in when it pulled, so I had to close my client and restart it.
When are we popping our GSPPs?
On 4. If you're about to get 4th mark as a DPS,
okay,
you should pop the GSPP.
Before 4 or after?
The GSP is protecting you from 4.
Protecting you from 4, and then you got.
So do we pop it on 3?
Yeah, after 3 goes out, you can pop it anytime after 3 goes out. Yeah.
Okay.
But if the thing's like gonna be dead, then you probably don't need to. Like I would save it. Unless you brought lots.
Here. Let's front load sapper and give front load sapper. So
I think you pretty much have to. Like, I don't think we've ever beaten full marks.
What do you mean front load sapper? What does that mean?
It means we're not saving Don't save sapper for shield wall anymore because we're hurting ourselves when we don't have time to get healed. We should do sapper at the beginning. We're not having problems getting him in 30 seconds, right, to 20%. That's not a problem. The problem is that the melee are dying before we get out.
It's the full duration. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Let's get buffs out. Let's ready up. Everything okay on that pull? Other than we'll just have gank start on the timer.
Oh, I didn't know that wiped us. My bad.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, gank.
So range, we're just waiting in the corner.
Seconds.
Yep. We're gonna stack on the boss.
Yeah, make sure you guys have a tight stack. If you guys die at a meteor, then it's like we lose a lot of damage.
What is Zeliek Moon, right?
You guys can stack like where I am now, because that's where the melee are going to be standing, right? So the where we should be. And obviously, the sooner Gank brings him over, we're gonna start blowing him up. Okay, casters are ready. You guys good?
Is gun okay?
He says ready.
He's ready. He was looking for Ford,
Okay.
I think.
All right. Well, let's everybody in. I'll do the. What's that?
Step up. Theodore, step up.
Okay. Doing the pull timer here. Gang's going on the pull timer, and then everyone slightly after him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back in.
Blue mark.
Free Frost, be ready to whip. Never mind, you lost it.
Yellow mark.
Shield wall's falling in 10 seconds.
Green mark. Tank swap.
Berkeley, there's a void in the corner. Be careful.
Shield wall down, blow. Shadow
mark.
bot. Okay, good. Get to the safe spot. DPS.
I'm running straight for you guys.
If you're at full
Yellow
health,
mark.
DPS, you go to
Oh
Mog
my
Ring.
god.
It's okay, we can
Trying to
still
get
do
there,
this with
Momo.
all those dead DPS.
Yep, you take it as soon as you get here, dude.
I will. And go.
Green mark. Tank swap.
I've got 30 seconds. I'll be good for the next swap.
There's 2 boys over here.
Blue mark.
If you can,
Oh my
disarm
God.
him, please.
Gank
Yellow
actually,
mark.
one more.
Watch your marks, guys. No.
That's fine.
So this is just clean and smooth now. Just all shit. Watch your own marks.
Green mark. Tank swap.
Are you able to come in?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Cool.
Gank, you need to pop a shadow protection on the way out.
Blue
I
mark.
got him. Go.
Running.
Yellow mark.
Omen,
At
do I have
4
to
seconds.
pop something?
I'm on my way in.
Green mark. Tank swap.
I'll be there in 5 seconds, not even.
Blue mark.
You
DPS
pop-
stay. DPS that are still here, waiting for the last few seconds, just stay here.
Done.
Because he's gonna shield wall. It's gonna be worthless to go in.
Yellow mark.
Go push it for you, melee.
Gank, how are you looking?
I need 18 seconds.
I'm at 3. I'm popping shadow. And last stand.
Green mark. Tank swap.
I can't
Shield
start running.
walling. No, I'll be okay. I'll be okay.
So going after shield wall.
I'm kind of scared.
Blue mark.
Yeah, DPS don't come to Mugrain right now.
Gank, please tell me you're on your way.
Yeah.
Thanks coming.
I'm taunting right now. Go.
I have to shield wall on the way out or I die.
Yellow mark.
I've got 30
Shield wall
seconds.
down.
Morgan, what did you say?
I got 30
Green
seconds.
mark. Tank swap.
How many marks you got, gang? I can
We're
come
cutting this one
in
close
on.
over here.
I
Is
can
there any
come
chance
in.
at one?
That was
we have
very
Fink going?
close.
Yeah, Fink, you should go in.
Okay, Fink's coming.
Fink, pop your shield wall if you have
Yellow
to.
mark.
Gank.
It's on Fink.
Okay.
Is there anybody worth
Gank may
resing?
die on the way out.
Green mark tank swap.
No, I use shut up bottom pipe.
I got 20 seconds.
I can come in
How long
next
you
mark.
work on?
I'm coming in next mark.
Yeah, that one relief made a
Fink
massive
shield
difference.
Blue mark.
Alright,
Clear call shit. Important shit only.
Fink needs lots of heal.
Watch Fink, watch
Shield
Fink.
wall. I got it. Fink
Yellow
run.
mark.
Brad, don't pull.
I'm good for the next
Stop, Brad. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. If you're close, just
Free
stop.
runner, you're close.
Green mark tank swap.
I'm gonna
Turtle's close. Turtle, you're close.
Dorgu.
Dorgo, you creeping up.
If you start going on
Margarin's dead.
this is better.
Blue mark.
Get in the safe zone.
Save some top off.
So let's have Rad and Zayden. You're the only deep ranged I want even touching Zeliak right now, and you're doing it from the right.
Yellow
You're
mark.
not even going near those healers. But watch your own health.
If you're topped off, going.
Stay away from the healers.
So Warriors, just be really vocal about calling shit. We have
Someone
extra
going
tanks
in
now.
for
The
egg?
front two are dead.
Void's on, guys.
Is that green
Someone
mark?
Green
going in
mark
for egg?
tank swap.
Thanks, 3.
Berkeley's
Someone
going in.
fourth.
Berkeley's going in.
CFG, you can't stand
Blue
there. You've
mark.
got to go to the more to the right. You cut off the Warrior. No, go to your right, CFG, or stand over there. That's fine too.
Let's go, guys. Just stay alive. Smart.
Yellow
Void zone
mark.
move.
Are all the tanks up?
Yes.
Blue mark.
We can relieve now, right? We can help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go relieve on Blomau.
DPS, watch where you stand in case you get the mark. Try and put it in a good spot.
Yellow mark.
I need someone to taunt off me.
I'm coming, I think.
I'm tanking fucking Blammo.
I got Blammo.
I'm coming to Zelia.
Cool.
Resist.
Green mark tank swap.
Don't run, Cassidy. Don't run. Die if you have to.
So let's
Fuck,
always
okay.
have like a
I got
tank
him.
calling next ton on each boss, please.
Blue mark.
Chastity's down.
I'll take Chastity in
Somebody-
the rotation. I'll go Blowmo next.
Okay. Oregon's next Blammo. Who's next Zeliak? Call it.
Yellow mark.
What is that?
Somebody call next
No
Zeliak
man's
taunt,
Zeliak.
please. Okay.
No man's going in. Berkeley's in already. I'll let Berkeley do it.
Okay.
He resisted. He resisted.
Green mark
Yeah, I got
tank
it.
swap.
Okay, Aggravate's got
Berkeley,
it.
you got to
We
stand
gotta
in taunt.
communicate.
Someone's got to come in and taunt.
Back up. He resisted.
Watch
it again.
third and blum you.
Someone
Bennett.
come in.
I'm
Nipple.
going into Zeliak.
But not everybody talking.
I got
Warriors
blue
only.
wall.
DPS, you shouldn't even be getting 4
Yeah,
marks
resist.
anymore. Just get out at 3.
Yellow mark.
Got last stand.
I got it.
This is green mark tank swap.
I need a swap on Zeliak.
Yeah, I need to swap.
On my way.
Guns on the way. Guns
On
on
my
the
way
way.
to Zeliak.
I don't have real up for
Nope.
Blammo.
That was blue mark.
Oh, we're good.
Yellow mark.
This is no man. I can do next.
Green
Blomau.
mark
on
tank
Zeliak.
swap.
Coming in on Blomau.
Jaded Feign. Jaded
Hold him,
Feign.
hold him,
Take
hold
the
him.
boss.